Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about all of the MGA doll news that I haven't discussed recently. I'd been meaning to make videos on it, but I just didn't know how to go about it, and I finally figured it out, so we're doing it now. So in case you guys don't know, because I don't really talk about this doll line on my channel, Mermaids recently, I guess, kind of released the unreleased Slumber Party. Is it Slumber Party or Sleepover? Because I swear to God those things are interchangeable to me. That line that was supposed to come out, the characters were all shown in the series, but it seemed like the line had been canceled. It seemed like the dolls weren't going to happen, but all of a sudden, after like a year of radio silence, the dolls have suddenly released. They were found on a UK website where people ordered them and actually received them. And they don't appear to be prototypes. It seems like these are finalized products. Like, could this just be a very small amount that was produced and just kind of given to this store to sell? I don't know, maybe. But as it stands, it seems like these dolls are going to be releasing elsewhere in the world. So hopefully they'll show up in the US, hopefully they'll show up internationally since they were originally found in the UK, maybe they'll be in other European countries, maybe they'll make it to Asia, I don't know. I'm just theorizing here. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Although, the weirdest part about it is that Mermaze trademark is cancelled. We'll be talking about trademarks a lot in this video, so just get ready for that. Let's officially start this now. So recently, these screenshots of their trademarks for Mermaids, Shadow High, and Junior High have all been floating around, with their status marked as dead and abandoned, which sounds really depressing. Like, dead and abandoned. Like, I don't know, just the use of the word abandoned sounds really sad. I don't know, it sounds so overdramatic, so over the top. But yeah, that's how it's been described. And the weirdest part about it is the fact that these dolls have suddenly released, despite the trademark being marked as dead and abandoned for months. I heard that the trademark has been marked like this since like May of last year, so May 2023. So that's definitely the weirdest part about this, the fact that the trademark has been marked as dead and abandoned for a few months now, yet these dolls suddenly released. So here are those aforementioned Mermaze Sleepover Party dolls, or whatever they're called. I swear to God, I never get it right. It's either Sleepover or Slumber Party, so I'm just gonna start saying Sleepover Party because that's both things in one. So these 5 dolls had basically been considered canceled. It seemed like they weren't going to happen. The girl in the middle with the braids, I'm sorry, I don't know their names. The girl in the middle with the braids had been on the cover of a playset, like she had been on the exterior of it, in the like illustration kind of. They used her doll for it. But after it seemed like the line had been canceled, because it was like Mermaids had been canceled altogether, basically. Like after the line had been canceled, they released a new variant without that doll on the front. Let me see if I can find pictures of it. For some reason, I can't find a picture of the alternate box, but I swear there's a version of this box that was changed to have one of the Series 1 dolls in place of the Slumber Party doll. Like, I swear to God it exists. I saw it at Walmart one time. I saw it at Target or Walmart one time, like, with my own eyes. Like, they had removed her from the box completely. And that was kind of, like, seen as a nail in the coffin for the line. Like, they would never see the light of day. But now, they've emerged. We got stock photos. People ordered them, and they actually arrived. I didn't know. When I first saw it, I had assumed maybe these listings were just, like, accidentally put for sale. It wouldn't be the first time a store has done that. Macy's just fucked up like that the other day and made a bunch of people think that they were getting Runway Poppy, when in reality, oh no, we don't have her in stock. Sorry, you know? So I figured it would be something like that. But no, the people who ordered these dolls actually got them. I've seen, like, unboxed photos of this girl, for example, and she's really cool. Like, this one is really pretty. I like her a lot. Do I remember what her name is? Not at all, not in the slightest. But I can certainly check. Her name was Monroe. Her name's Monroe. Yeah, somebody got Monroe and posted a bunch of out-of-box photos of her. Not to mention in-box photos as well. This was posted to Twitter, and unfortunately I do not have the original poster's username. I'm getting these from a repost account and they didn't credit the original poster, so I'm very sorry. I don't use Twitter, so I have no way to go on there and check either. But yeah, this doll was actually shipped to somebody, and again, she doesn't seem to be any sort of prototype. She seems like the factory finalized doll. She looks pretty significantly different from her stock photos. For example, her pajamas, like her skirt piece and her shirt, are very dark purple, and in these photos, they look more pink. I'd say everything about her looks way more pink in these photos than she does in real life. Her hair colors are pretty accurate to the stock photos, but like, it is definitely a bit jarring to see that she's wearing purple instead of pink in real life. Oh, that little heart hand sculpt that they gave her is pretty cute. But yeah, it does seem like these dolls are actually showing up. People have posted photos of the ones that they got. This is just the first one that I saw people getting, which is why I'm pulling her up. I don't really have photos of people getting the others, but I'm pretty sure it's happened. So yeah, this once canceled doll line has suddenly just kind of shown up online. Not in stores yet, but considering people ordered them online and got them, I think it's pretty likely that they will be coming to stores soon. Hopefully everywhere. Like, hopefully everywhere will get these dolls. If they're showing up in the UK first, I'd say that's a good sign for the rest of the world. But I could be wrong. I don't know. All in all, these dolls look pretty great. I would say this one, Bryn, is probably my favorite. I just think she's super adorable. I don't know. I really like this one. I wasn't the biggest fan of Mermaze, but then I unboxed Nara, and I ended up liking them more than I expected to. So, you know, I like these ones. I like these sleepover ones. And while it does seem like they would most likely be the final line of Mermaze, I think this would be a really good note for them to go out on. It's just a really nice line. This one is named Kinsley. Kinsley, that's a name. She's got tail piercings. That's interesting. And this one's name is KC. Like, they still had the puns going. This one's probably my least favorite from the line, just because I don't really vibe with her hair colors, but yeah, all in all, it's a very fascinating line. So why am I bringing this up in a video about Shadow High? Because the same thing happened with Junior High. Junior High has also been marked as dead for quite some time, but then they just went and released a new line, the Slumber Party line. Either MGA is trying to end all of their like lines that they don't want to produce more dolls for on the note of a Slumber Party line, or the trademarks being marked as dead and abandoned don't mean anything. Like, I don't know. It's just strange to me because why would they release these dolls after being canceled a long time ago? It seems like these dolls were canceled a while ago, and all of a sudden they're back. People were able to get them. Well, not anymore. They're not currently in stock. I believe the stock that was currently there sold out, but there's a chance of them getting more. I don't remember where I saw it, but I feel like somebody posted an email chain between them and the retailer they bought from, and the retailer said that they would be getting more of these dolls, meaning that more has to be in production. So I don't know. Either MGA just suddenly reversed their decision to cancel the line, or this was just like a final hurrah for Mermaze. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is, since Shadow High also is marked as dead, maybe there's a chance that Shadow High will get some kind of last hurrah the way the other lines have. Like, I don't know. It just seems strange for Mermaze to get that. And Junior High to get that even, because it got one more line before being marked as dead and abandoned. So maybe Shadow High will have something similar around the corner for it. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. Although, if they are going to make one final Shadow High doll, I do hope that they'll use the original body and not the reboot one. Because I don't even want to think about a reboot Shadow High body with the loss of the wrist articulation. That would really suck. Overall, I feel like when it comes to Shadow High not getting any more dolls, I would be okay with it just because of how much Rainbow High has suddenly gone downhill. Like, in my opinion, I would rather see a doll line finish on a high note than just kind of collapse and crawl to the finish line as it just kind of falls apart and loses what made it great, you know? Shadow High had already been on the decline because I would say Series 1 was the best Shadow High collection. Series 1 and the Storm Twins, that was the peak. Ainsley was pretty good, but everything just kind of slightly sloped downhill from there. Did I like Neon Shadow? Yeah. Did I like the costume ball dolls? Yes, but at that point they were starting to get very colorful, which, in my opinion, didn't seem like what Shadow High should be, because it's called Shadow High. And then we get to Series 2, where all of the characters are colorful, and we get another pink character. And then we get to Series 3, which is objectively the worst series of Shadow High. I've unboxed 3 of the dolls myself, and they are just kind of less interesting in every sense of the word compared to the rest of the Shadow High lineup. So, yeah, Shadow High did kind of crawl to the finish line, but at least they never had to face the losing articulation that Rainbow High did. I don't know. There's going to be a line called Moonbows, and I feel like that could be a good opportunity to put a Shadow High character in the line maybe, but it is called Rainbow High, so most likely it's not going to be a Shadow High release, but, that'd be cool. There are a couple upcoming Rainbow High releases I've seen, like, it seems like they're going to do... Oh, what was it? What was the theme of the line? I'm checking right now, there's going to be a Rainbow High Winter Wonderland doll, and there's also going to be the Moonbows fashion dolls. So, yeah, I don't know. So, according to these Target listings, there's going to be a purple Winter Wonderland doll, as well as a pink one, an orange one. No, not an orange one. The Moonbows line has an orange doll, as well as a blue doll, and a pink doll, and a purple doll. So, maybe that means Poppy's gonna come back. Maybe the pink means Bella. I don't know. Why am I showing you guys the Mermaze dolls? I have no idea. I don't have any other pictures to show you. You want to see Amaya? You want to look at that? It is also stated that there's going to be another Color and Create doll with green eyes. So, that's interesting, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Basically, considering Shadow High Mermaze got this final release, maybe there will be something in the cards for Shadow High. That's what I'm hoping. So, yeah, I don't know. You guys can join me in being delusional. If you want, let's be delusional together. Let's have a massive group delusion. But yeah, in short, I'm feeling just a tiny bit hopeful that maybe Shadow High will get one final thing since Mermaze did. Or who knows, maybe this line releasing, if it does well, Mermaze will be back full time. Maybe even the Sirens will get to see a release, who knows. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell what MGA is doing. There's been a lot of theories that they've been pulling budget from their other lines for Bratz in order to make Bratz, like, as big as it once was, which, if Bratz were to come back full force, that'd be pretty crazy. Like, imagine getting as many iconic lines on shelves at once as, like, the early 2000s had. Like, I think back in the day, you could go to the store and there would be Bratz Princess and Twins and Treasures all on the shelf at the same time. Do you know how crazy that would be? That'd be nuts. And then Live in Concert would be there too. Dude. But yeah, hopefully, Shadow High. Hopefully, man. I miss them. I want them to go do one more line of black and white dolls before they die. It'd be great. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna call it here. I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on this very strange situation because it is weird. It's weird that Mermaze would just suddenly get a new release. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!